Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the show. Wanted to make this video for a couple of reasons. Number one, we had some trouble with our live stream tonight with this camera freezing up, which it apparently is doing again. So I wanted to test it out to see what's going on and try to figure out why it's freezing. But the other reason I wanted to make this video is I wanted to show a deck that I kind of whipped up during the live stream tonight just to kind of show some new people, hey, you know, if you find a Pokemon that you really love, like for me it's Gengar, when you look around the studio you can see Gengar here, Gengar there, Gengar hat up there, and Gengar everywhere. So I wanted to make a Gengar deck just to see if I could make it even feasible. And I did that. So I wanted to test it out and see what it'll do. So we're going to go over to the TCG cam, which is right there. I also want to say a big shout out to the sponsor of our channel, Gamers Sanctum in Sparta, Wisconsin, our favorite place to play. Tim and all the gang have all your gaming needs. I got to get my microphone adjusted, so please bear with me for a moment. Tim and all the gang have all your gaming needs, so please check them out. Go on all their socials. You can find them there, and let Tim know that the Barbecue Man sent you, and they will treat you right. So here's our deck. This is a Gengar EX deck. We are using this Gengar EX. Puts 2 damage counters on when they attach an energy from their hand, and you can move an energy from their active Pokemon to one of their bench. So the idea behind this deck is basically to use that, it really is, to use that in conjunction with Pokemon League headquarters. There's so many basic decks out there, whether it be Chien-Pao, which this really doesn't affect that much, but Raging Bolt, Ogre Pond, all those things that are basic Pokemon, we can make them use more energy to attack. And we also use the Gengar's ability, which says, or in his attack there, that we can move energy from their active to their bench. So if they have a Lumineon down, if they have a Manaphy down, if they have something that's kind of useless to them as far as attacking goes, a Radiant, for example, we can move the energies back there and try to slow down their attacks. Now, one of the things that I do wish I could have in this deck would be hammers, Crushing Hammer, Enhanced Hammer. I don't know where I'd put them. I really don't. The deck is pretty tight, but that would be a goal for me to kind of work on as this deck goes on in its lifetime. And we'll see what happens, but I'm going to play it as it is right now. We are using the Lumineon to search out a supporter if we need it. We are using the Radiant Greninja to give us extra draw with the discarding of the energies, and bonus with the discarding of the energies, it can help fuel the dark patches to get more Gengars powered up. Mew EX is in there for the free retreater and the restart ability to help us get more cards. Using this Ghastly because the Allure lets us draw a card if we need it, if we get nothing else. Chose this Haunter just because it has 90 HP. And we also have 2 of this Gengar in here that we can use to switch our active with our bench. If they try to trap our Lumineon, for example, we don't have any energy, we can use this guy to put him up front, okay? Or we can, once during your turn, you may switch your active with one of your bench. So we can switch out our guys if they try to boss us and trap us to buy time. Pidgeot's in here to give us the quick search, to find the things that we need. Buddy Poffins get us our basic Pokemon. Dark Patches we talked about. An energy retrieval just in case we're energy short. We're using Prime Catcher as our ace spec because I think it's the best ace spec there is out there. And acts like another boss's order. Our candies to get our stage 2s out faster. Ultra Balls to search out those stage 2s. The League headquarters we talked about. A couple of Arven, couple of Boss, couple of Iono. 1 Turo scenario. Pick that Lumineon up so they can't get a cheap easy prize off. 2 prize off of it. A couple of research and 12 energy. How the deck has been put together so far, whether it stays that way, you know, it's not very likely. But we'll see what happens. Let's just play a game on the casual ladder and see how it goes. Now, so far the camera seems to not be freezing up too much. We'll see what happens. And I'm going to have my dinner. I got a sandwich down here because I was streaming for 2.5 hours tonight. I didn't have time to eat dinner. So, I'm going to have my dinner now. 2 birds stoned at once. I mean, 2 birds, 1 stone. Yeah, that's it. So, we'll see what we can do. got tails, and that is what they call them. See, tails never fails. I'm telling you. There we go. So they're going to go first, and that's fine. He's got free retreat, so I'm going to put him up front. We don't have a lot to work with right now. In fact, we have very little to work with. Now, my guess is this is going to be Dragapult and Charizard. If we can get an early enough start, get our Gengar. Uh-oh, they ain't got nothing. Wow. If we can get our Gengar going, which we don't have a way to do right now, we have nothing right now. This is terrible. We can try to move the energies back off of the Dragapult, keep them from attacking. I hate to do it, but I'm going to start powering up the Pidgey. Just so I might have somebody to attack with. Oh. Isn't good. Actually, I should have... I screwed up. Now they have a draw engine. I should have free retreated and used Call for Family. That's why I play him. Yep, I still make a lot of mistakes this game, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. We wasted a whole turn there. And they didn't get anything either. And they have the Rotom so they can draw a little bit, which is going to help them out quite a bit. I also have the Forest Steel Stone to give them the V-Star mark ability. New upper energy. That's interesting. Alright. So they're going to have a Dragapult down next turn with a double energy on it. Now the good news is if we ever do get a Gengar out, we can move that Neo energy like to Rotom, or if they get a somebody else that's not very useful down, we can move that energy to them, I believe. And it doesn't say basic energy, so we can move anything. Unfortunately, we dropped the ball and didn't get the Ghastlies down like we should have. And that's, my bad. Oh, really? So they're not running Charizard at all. They're running the Zatu engine with the Dragapult. And they are making a heck of a turn out of this. Boy, for only having that one Dreepy down, they're really going to town here. Why they didn't take a Buddy Poffin is beyond me. But, teach their own. We could really use a Buddy Poffin right now. Or a supporter besides Turtle. Not the best choice for us right now, right, gang? Okay, let's see if we can make something happen here. We got another Dark Energy, so we're going to retreat right away. I'm going to put an energy on Mew just because I don't know. But we are going to use Call for Family, and we are going to get some guys down because I should have done this last turn. But we're going to take those two guys and get them down. Try to get something happening. Now, I don't remember exactly what this does, and it isn't going to let me look, apparently. And I have a camera in my way, so it's hard for me to see. It's got to be in the stage 2, I think. There they got the Buddy Poffin, finally. Yeah, we need some serious help with this here. We're not drawing anything good. They've got a whole army of guys out there. So now, there's not a great target for us to use. I'd probably use Rotom for the energies to go on. If we get a Gengar going. They just have all the draw, so that's good for them. That's what their deck's designed to do. Rotom's a draw, Dragacloak's a draw, Zatu is a draw, and an energy accelerator. It's a great deck. It's a good thing to have. There's the Dragapult. So now I think this energy goes into effect. Clairvoyant Sense gets them put another energy in play and draw 2 more cards, so they have a huge hand. And that's good. Good for them. We need a rare candy really bad. They got their Alakazam, so that's not going to help us any. That would be a great target for energies as well. So there's that. And they're going to knock out our Mew. Great. Wonderful. They're actually going to knock out our Ghastly too, probably. Nope, they're going to pick out our Pidgey. Okay. That's fine. Nope, yep, there you go. They got a great turn. Not going to lie to you, gang. They get 3 prizes off of that turn. Not good at all. We don't have a lot to work with. And that does not help us at all. I think we're gonna just concede this game and say, well, we didn't have it. And that's okay. We can't draw that poor all the time. Let's see if we can try again. It's not really helping our ladder ranking at all, and that's fine. I don't care. I don't usually get enough time to keep my ladder ranking that high anyways. I think the last season I was up to like 200 and something. Highest ever been's like 700. We don't play enough. When I was making a lot of videos on here, I got up to like 700 and something. That's a neat coin. I should get that one. Oh, no, my nose is running. I apologize. Do we get to go first? We sure do. Hot diggity dog. Let's go. Well, we won't forget to use the Pidgey again. I can promise you that. Especially when we don't get the Pidgey. Nobody gets any basics. So we'll get to see what they're playing. They're going to look at my deck and go, what are you, nuts? I say, yep, pretty much. And they are, look like they're probably, oh, they're playing Lost Box. Okay, that should be an interesting match. They don't usually have too much for energy in play. We don't have a whole lot to work with here. Now, the good news is if they try to attack with basics, we get to use, there we go. Okay, there's a guy. We have a guy. We have a something to start with. We could actually Ultra Ball away this league headquarters, but I don't know if I want to do that or not. Because I really want to get a... Well... I'm going to hold the hand for a minute. Because they're not going to be able to do a lot turn 1. Probably more than I want them to, but not a lot. If they get a Cramorant off turn 1, that'll be amazing. Because this deck... Well, there's half of what they need. There's 2 of the 4 cards in the Lost Zone that they need. Number 3 will come from this Cramorant. Or this Comfey, rather. If they get one more Comfey, then they're good to go. They'll be attacking with Cramorant this turn. There's their Flower Select. So they get 1 in the hand and 1 to the Lost Zone. Did they get another Comfey? This deck always has it. I have despised this deck since the day it came out. And all of its incarnations throughout the last couple of years. Maybe they don't have it. That would be nice. Oh, they don't have it. We're going to town, baby. Oh, and we got to research too. Holy crap. All right. We got to be smart about this. So we're going to have to throw away the tower or the league headquarters, but that's okay. So we're going to throw this away and this away. And we're going to do that. And we're going to get a Gengar EX. Okay. And we're going to rare candy to Gengar EX. And we're going to Dark Patch. And we're going to use Mew. Oh boy. Buddy popping. Let's go. Pidgey and Ghastly. Let's go. And then we're going to research. Throw our hand away. 1 card. And we got the thing anyway. So let's put that out. And we'll retreat for free. We'll put up the Gengar. And see what they can do about this. Now, the one problem that we're going to have is Cramorant does not require an energy to attack. So even, number 1, we can't move any energy off of him because they won't put any on him. And number 2, We can't add to his attack because he needs none to attack with his. As long as they have 4 or more in the loss zone, you ignore all the energy costs. So that's kind of irrelevant. So they're going to be swinging pretty hard into us for no energy. And our strategy against this deck is not exactly the greatest thing to have. But as long as we can keep firing up Ghastlies, we should be okay. Or Gengars, rather. Nice to get our Pidgeot down right away, too. So they've got more than enough in the loss zone to Cramorant. And they've got a Beach Court for free retreat on their basics. Okay. And we have one more stadium left. We dumped 2. Not that critical in this matchup, so not too worried. So there they spit innocently, and that's fine. We've got another energy, so let's pop that on. We've got a Haunter, so we can pop that on. And we've got an Arven, so we can go get a rare candy. I don't know if we don't play any tools in this deck, which we probably should find some. Let's Ultra Ball. And let's get rid of the other Ultra Ball and the energy and do that. And let's go get Pidgeot. Let's get the Pidgey. Pidgeot. And we get the Pidgeot in play. Now we can go get whatever the heck we want. So we have the ability to search for any card, but let's use Mew first, just cause. One more card. I don't want that. So let's quick search. And what are we going to quick search for? Let's get another Dark Patch. I think that'd be a good card to get right now. And we can Iono next turn. We'll Iono next turn, or we can actually Turo too, but that's fine. Let's knock this thing out. Now, they got to have 10 cards in the Lost Zone to be able to use the Sableye for what they want it to do. Ooh, another Gengar EX. Yes. He takes 10 cards in the Lost Zone, and they currently have 5. So I don't think we're in any immediate danger. Alright, that's their 3rd Colress experiment in 3 turns. Pretty good. And they've got 7 in the Lost Zone now. They're going to be fishing for some Comfeys, I bet. Dumped 2 switch cards. That's 3 they've dumped. Wow. And a Buddy Poffin, so they're going to get saved by that. They'll get a couple more guys out. Yep, 2 more Comfeys. There you go. Probably going to try to retreat or switch out this guy. There's their switch. Got that. That'll be card number 8 in the Lost Zone. You know, and the good thing about this is unless they drop another Cramorant or something like that, which there's the Cramorant, and another switch. Yeah. So we're going to Turo. Because they probably got yet another switch card in their hand, which is going to put the Cramorant up front. That puts them at 9 cards in the Lost Zone. So they are getting 1 step away from using Sableye. And that's fine. Because we got a little something for them right here, right now. Right, gang? Yeah. They're going to they're going to put it on Sableye. Okay. Gnawing Curse. That takes 2 for you. Do they have another switch card? Oh, they got Beach Courts. They got Free Retreat. So here comes Cramorant again. And that's fine. We're going to have to wait to use the old Iono. Because we have another Gengar. Let's put that down. And then we're going to Turo. Pick him up. Put that guy out. Put that guy out. Put that out there. I think we'll Pidgeot. I think I'm going to grab a Dark Patch because I want to get that Ghastly going. Now, the bad news is he's going to be online next turn, and that's going to become a target. So they're going to put 50 on him and KO him. So I think Oh, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Buddy Buddy Poffin? Yeah, let's do that. We'll get the whole army going. Can't knock them all out, boys. So, let's take out this guy. Now, what that did do for them is that did open up an opportunity for them to take 2 prizes this turn by taking out 2 Ghastlies. And that's fine. I'm okay with only running 1. As long as they're not going after Gengar, they're not going to be able to stop me. And if this guy gets up here and gets in front, I can start shoving the energy to the back. And if they don't have another Psychic Energy, which there's none in the discard pile, there's only 2 energies in there, so that's not very good. But we're going to Iono him down next turn and see if that'll slow him down a little bit. Here comes the Sableye. Nope, they're going to go with that guy first. And do they get another Sableye or another Cramorant? Oh, they got the... Oh! Oh, it's Giratina. Okay. So here comes the Mirage Gate. I might have waited too long to Iono. I probably should have done it before. Here, take that. Haha. We need to get more than 1 Gengar down. That's as simple as that is. Because then we can stack that damage up. And there's their 4th Colress Experiment. 4 turns. Wow. I only had that kind of luck, huh? That's okay. They ditched the Roxanne. Very interesting. They must have a Mirage Gate. They're very limited on switch cards anymore. There's the Mirage Gate. That's going to power this doofus up. Now, the problem is we can't hit him hard enough to knock him out in 1 shot. And that's okay. So they're gonna, they're gonna bring up Sableye. And I'm trying to decide if I want to boss and go after this thing, or if I just want to do my own thing and kill the Sableye and do my stuff. Because they're gonna take out 2 Ghastlies right now. I know they are. And the leftovers will probably go on the 3rd Ghastly. Or the Mew. Yeah, that's fine. Not the ideal situation, but that's the way the cookie bounces. Alright, Weisenheimer, let's see what we can do here. So we got an Arven. I'd like to use the Arven, but that's alright. We're not gonna. We're gonna Pidgeot. We're gonna go get a rare candy. Probably should have done that earlier, but that's alright. And we are going to play the rare candy. Get that guy. And let's go see if we can slow their hand down. And we got an energy card, so that's a good thing. We can play that. Let's Buddy Buddy Poffin and waste it, because we don't need that. We can draw a couple cards off of Mew, hoping for a Dark Patch. We didn't get it, so let's play the Buddy Buddy Poffin again. And we'll fail that, because we don't need those anymore. And we are going to clobber this guy. And I'll just have to put on that guy. It doesn't really matter. Now, the only thing we have left to KO is the Giratina to win the game, but that's going to be a lot easier said than done. He hits very hard. He can one-shot us, actually. 1 time. He can one-shot us. If they have the cards to do it. I'm hoping I took enough of their stuff away by using the Iono that we can limit what they can do. And if they can't attack us, there they got the V-Star, so they got part of it. They have the free retreat, so they got that. So we Iono'd them into everything they need, just about. If they end up getting a Mirage Gate, Iono's a joke. We'll see. And they're going to Comfy again. Now they can't retreat again, so that's good news. And they have 1, 2, 3. I think they have 3 in a lost zone. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 switch cards gone. So they have, I think all their switch cards are gone. Unless they have a Jet Energy, which they could have. There's the Mirage Gate. If they somehow can't attack us this turn, we are going to Prime Catcher this guy, perhaps, or perhaps this guy. I'm not sure which. I don't think it'll make a difference. And they have the Jet Energy. Do they take 2 or just 1? I think they just 1. Okay, so that doesn't stack. Yes, it does stack. Oh, hot dog. We don't have enough to KO them in one shot, but they're going to KO us in one shot. I can guarantee you that. They're going to use their V-Star ability to knock us out. Or are they just doing 280? No, they're KOing us, right? Yes, they are. Okay. So that takes care of their V-Star ability. So now they do 280. And that's fine. What do we want to do? Yeah, he's free retreat, so is he, so that's fine. Okay, we need to attach to Gengar, obviously. He swings for 280, which if he has the boss, he can KO these guys and we lose. So let's say he doesn't have it. Just in case something silly happens, I guess. Let's say he doesn't have it. He's got another Comfy, so yippee skippy there. They have to knock us out this turn or we're going to win. Because we can go search out a boss's order with the Pidgeot. So they have to win this turn. We might have given just enough to shut them down. Maybe. 1 Mirage Gate, 2 Mirage Gate. They have maybe 2 left. They have 1 left. What did they do? They attach a Jet Energy to the Comfy. Okay. So they're still digging for something. There's a Nest Ball. That didn't do anything. So they're going to try to hide on us, I think. Unless they're looking for something in particular to hurt us. Like the boss's order. If they get a boss, they win. They can't counter catch her because we're tied on prizes. There's another Giratina V-Star. Do they have it? Choosing a new active. Okay. You can't KO me in one hit, buddy. Unless they have a boss's order, they can't win. They only do 280. And we win. Woohoo!
Oh no!
Yes, we do. We're gonna win. We should have boss's order left, I think. Yeah, we didn't use any of them. And that is how this crazy Gengar deck can actually win a game. I like that, huh? Gang, I know this deck is way far from perfect. But it's fun. It's Gengar. I love it. I love Gengar. And it can actually play a little bit. So that's all I'm going to play today. Like, share, subscribe, ring a ding the bell notification, and comment below. Let me know what you think of this deck. Thank you so much for joining me tonight on a very brief video, but kind of fun. Till next time, gang, we played the Gengar, and we actually won a game. You guys could do it too, so get out and give it a try. We'll see you next time, everybody.